drive this every day or?
3 days a week.
3 days a week, okay.
Last year I did it 4.
Okay.
But now we're going to the chapel.
Oh,
Once it gets busy, the chapel and Little Beaver so busy they're popping.
yeah.
Once
All right, I am off. It's been a pretty slick morning. Had a great conversation with the bus driver this morning, and like about 100 yards off the parking lot, there was this stream with a bunch of fish running in it, which seemed to catch the eye of several people, including myself, for a little while. Man, it always feels so good to get out here, get going on the trail. The plan for this trip was to do it with my brother as part of my turning 40 this week, but unfortunately he had some health stuff that kind of crept up right at the last minute and had to make a big pivot. So doing it on my own, which is different than I expected, and really disappointed that he's not able to make it. Kind of a weird solo trip, but kind of embracing it to see what it brings out. Yeah, wouldn't have been my first choice, but we're gonna go with it. And this place really is stunning. I always love doing trails that are on the water like this. I could literally do this all day, which I'm going to be for the next 3 to 4 days. All right, we are coming up on the lighthouse here. I'm excited to see this. I always really like lighthouses. I always think they're really kind of neat part of the lake's history. So it'll be fun to check this out. Just finished up a nice little break at Au Sable Lighthouse. Now I'm on my way back towards the trailhead where I got dropped off and go find my campsite. From my estimations, it looks like it's maybe about 3.5, 4 miles to that. I might try to pop down to the beach and walk on that a little bit too. Catch a little bit of a different trail walking back. Okay, so we're gonna try walking on the beach here for a little while. See if it's feasible at all. It looks like there might be some spots that there may not be a whole lot of beach, so we'll try it out. If we have to backtrack, it's not a big deal. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Just crossed the bridge at Hurricane River. Seems our fish friends have moved on. Didn't see him down in the river. Looked at the map just back there, and looks like I got about 2.5 miles to the campsite. So within the hour, should be able to be into camp. I'm also kind of glad to get back to more of a trail rather than a driveway of sorts, because this is really pretty. This is my, oh man, that's what I love about Pictured Rocks, is just on this beautiful trail, hiking right next to the lake. It is the creme de la creme of trails for me. Couldn't get better than this. I can already tell that this direction is far less traveled today. The, yep, exactly. Spiderwebs across the trail are much more prevalent. So I imagine I'll start moving away from the crowd, so to speak, and getting on my own, which is very okay. Very okay. I just had a group of 4 people pass me. Hopefully they'll take all the spider webs out for me. I don't mind. All right, just checked our map. Looks like we're coming real close on benchmark here. Should be in camp in the next 5-10 minutes. I am looking forward to some dinner. I can definitely feel my stomach rumbling. I was considering stopping to get a snack, but figured I was close enough to camp to just wait till then. All right, we found our campsite. Gotta get set up because these mosquitoes are pretty nasty. And then we'll go down to the beach. Got camp pretty much set up. I'm gonna go check this ridge out and see how close we are to the beach, and then go make some dinner. Sounds marvelous to go sit down there and make some food. Very hungry. course, I put all my meals in the bottom of my bag. Let's see, whatever we pull out is what we're gonna have. How about that? Here we go. We're gonna have, drum roll, pad thai with chicken. Let's do it. You got us feeling alright. All right, let's try this. I think I'd give it a 7 or an 8. Definitely is spicy, which is good. Yeah, solid 7 or an 8. All right. Had a good dinner. Started watching a little documentary on 1980s hockey team. Flies started biting a bit down by the beach, so gonna spend a few moments here in the tent. Got a few other groups here, which is kind of comforting when you're by yourself. Plan is to go down, watch the sunset around like 9:15 or so. It's 7:40 now, so we got an hour and a half till then. But yeah, no, it's just chill. It's really quiet and peaceful out here. I will take it. Okay, bugs are nasty. Time to go into the tent. Get out of this. All right, in my tent. These mosquitoes are something else, man. I think I killed about 5. I'm just climbing in my tent. I do not want any in here while I'm sleeping. So I think we're gonna finish the little show I was watching. And probably go to bed right as it gets dark, because we're up early this morning, and got, I think, 10 miles tomorrow to go, which isn't too bad. I'll probably hike the beach a lot in the morning if I can, when it's cool. And yeah, go from there. I think tomorrow's a lot of beach, not a lot of the views quite yet until Thursday, but I do need to look into the weather a little bit, because it says rain, but my watch is also showing potential thunderstorms, so I just want to be prepared if I need to be in camp or whatever. So we'll go from there. All right, good morning. It's a nice, brisk morning this morning. Heading down to the beach. Hopefully, pray to Jesus, there's not mosquitoes down there, because holy smokes. We might need to eat breakfast later otherwise. But let's go see if we can find a good spot to sit, get away from some bugs for a bit, and have some breakfast. Otherwise, we'll go hike for a bit. Oh my God, this is terrible. All right, we're off to an early start this morning. Bugs just are not cooperating with me to have some breakfast, so we're gonna hike for a bit and then stop once these mosquitoes give up on the shore here. But we got a long day of beach hiking today, so looking forward to that. One of my favorite things to do. It always amazes me to see such a big body of water look so perfectly flat. It's crazy how so much water can be so still. Pretty cool. So glad there's a breeze. The reprieve from the bugs is so nice. Cheap store-bought cappuccino. Sure tastes good though. It's still hot. Oof. Surprisingly hot. I'll keep that for a minute. I can't even explain how much happier I am right now. Oh, just with walking this beach and there's no bugs. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be out here for 8 days. Or like 2 hours ago, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, mosquitoes. Killjoy. Man, they're killjoy. But this is sublime. There's a great breeze now. I feel just at a nice, can walk slower, not trying to avoid the mosquitoes attacking me. Just sublime, just sublime. drink treat. I forgot until now. Flavored water. And some electrolytes. Oh, I'm excited for this. It's the little things on the trail. Heck yes. Ah, that's so good. Not that like Superior water is bad, but this is gold right now. Makes such a difference. So good. Keep getting closer and closer to that point over there. Just feels like you could walk for days and keep getting closer. But definitely can tell I'm much closer than I was this morning. So be a really fun day tomorrow to kind of see all the major sights. That's all. Kind of stopped to marvel at this tree here. It's quite impressive to think how strong the root system on this tree has got to be, because that's got to be so much weight coming out sideways like that. That is insane. Nature is quite something. All right, it was about time to get off the beach. Getting hot there. We lost the wind, so you can tell I was starting to sweat quite a bit. Now I'll be probably battling mosquitoes, but I think it'll be all right. We'll go from here. Okay, I think this was a wise trade-off. The heat was pretty intense. Mosquitoes are mild, especially if I keep moving, so definitely the better choice of the two right now. Just like that, we are up on top of the lake. Look at that. It's crazy. Cool views. This hike has such a great anticipatory build to it. It's like you keep getting closer and closer to those cliffs and you know what's coming. So it's like, can't wait. I know tomorrow is gonna be 80-90% of the beautiful views, so cannot wait for that. I am excited for coves. I really like the beach there and want to spend a little bit more time there this time. It's the go right sign. Oh, my wife and I came here, and she was all betwixt on directions. Yeah, we gotta go to the right.
This what?
No, to the right.
Left.
To the right. This is where we needed to go right. Miss you, hon. I'm gonna go right again. GPS says a little over half mile to Cove's campground. So we should be in the next 20 minutes. Let's have some camp. Hopefully the breeze picked up a little bit. It feels like it's a little breezy up here, but it'd be nice to have a nice breeze down by the beach, keep the bugs away, and have a nice evening. Yeah, really excited for tomorrow. Can't wait to see some of the major sites, some of the ones I haven't seen yet too. Yeah, hopefully get, ouch! Hopefully get a good night's sleep. Okay, till later. All right, just made it down to the Cove of Cove's campground. Hoping the mosquitoes will be okay here. I see some, but they don't seem to be too bad. At least it's in the shade, because it's got hot today. Yeah, make some dinner here, and just chill out for a bit. About 8:50. I think I'm gonna go down to the beach. Watch another sunset here. Got a couple things to do. Gotta put my food away. Stake a few more things out. So I gotta get out anyways. So might as well go down to the beach and check that out. nearby campsite. Good one overall. I'll take it. All right, good Thursday morning. It's about 7:20. Had a pretty good night's sleep. I felt like I maybe woke up once, twice, but kind of went right back to sleep both times. So probably one of the better nights I've ever had sleeping outside. So props to the big old Neo loft. No more beach hiking anymore. This is where I gotta be on the trail. Coves kind of ends that with a big old boulder out there. Yeah, super excited for today. Ready to do this hike. We got 8.7 to the next campsite. We got plenty of time, especially considering we're starting so early. So let's see what today brings. I'm excited. Man, I will say the mosquitoes seem the worst so far on the trip this morning. Ooh, they are relentless. Anytime you stop, there's about 300 of them swarming around your head. So I think we're gonna just kind of make some progress this morning towards Chapel Point. Kind of get some, oh, maybe not. Of course, there's a view right here. It's like coming in that the views are gonna have some height to them, but man, just seeing it again in first person, it is pretty damn high, to say the least. That is freaky high. I didn't dare look over the edge. Camera looking over is enough, so I'm being careful, Kara. I'm being careful. Too cool though. Onward we go. Man, these cliffs are no joke. Oh, it's so crazy. So crazy. Oh, just look at this. Insane. Absolutely insane. Quite the view. It's quite something. Peaceful morning. So this trip was planned as part of my 40th birthday. I turned 40 tomorrow, I think it is. And I'm supposed to be with my brother, which is super disappointing. He had some health stuff come up that just wouldn't allow him to do this today or this week. But I was just thinking too, with being on this trip, if I counted correctly before I came, this is actually my 20th backpacking trip, which also feels pretty memorable, which is crazy to think that I've been on 20 trips already over 8 years. It's something I definitely fell in love with, and it's also something that has taught me a great deal about myself in a lot of ways. I was very worried about being lonely on this trip, and it's been quite surprising how not I felt, even with being by myself, and just how present I have felt here as well. It's been really surprising, and I'm really glad I challenged myself to put myself out here, even though I am by myself, which isn't always my favorite. But I think this is Spray Falls here. All right, we are getting to a little under a mile to Chapel Rock. Bugs are definitely intermittent, where it's like sections are fine and then others it's like, man, yeah, I'll come back with a vengeance. But I'm gonna get some feet under me, get to Chapel Rock in the next half hour or so, and start taking in all the sweet, sweet, sweet views. Love it. All right, Chapel Rock, here we come. 0.2 miles. Gonna be here before we know it. Cannot wait. And it really is quite something. Quite the spot to see. That is for sure. Making good progress today. We're at Chapel Beach right now. It's about 11:30. Should be to Grand Portal by 2. And then Mosquito again by 5, 6 o'clock, so plenty of time. Plenty of time. Words just cannot express how huge this feels. This is insane. Oh, that wall is something else. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing.
I'm like, I'm proud of you, son! Hey! Oh.
That echoes crazy. That's so cool. All the many, many kayakers down there hooping and hollering. That was really cool. And I am here all by myself. This is sweet. This is beyond sweet. Yep, still terrifying. It's so far down. I don't even know. It's gotta be 200 feet or more, I'd have to guess. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but what a cool place. What a cool place. Can I just say that it is crazy in the wind. You can feel the rock moving a little bit. Can't catch me out there too long. All right, time to start making it towards camp. I think I've hiked, I can't remember what I started at today, but I think I hiked about 10 today already. So, getting a little tired. I'm gonna get into camp fairly early. It's only 2 o'clock right now. And it looks like, I think if my map's right, about 2.5 to my campsite. So, an easy hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll be in for the next night. Man, oh man, these views just don't quit. Holy smokes. Mosquito has no mosquitoes. Hardly any. Oh, this is glory. Could actually be outside. Got all the stuff. Time for some dinner at the beach. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not, so I'm gonna close this up. At least a little bit. That is a winner. Well, it's a big time winner. All right, it is 8:30. I was just down by the beach snapping some photos and stuff, but it's starting to rain a little bit. Hunker down in the tent, but it is muggy and stuffy in here, so we're gonna call it a night and try to get some good sleep tonight so we can get going early. Hope to be out of here by between 6 and 7. And then make it a good day to hike tomorrow. All right, good morning. Happy birthday to me. 40th birthday today. Definitely a memorable one. I kind of like that I woke up in a tent. That's pretty cool. The goal today is actually to hike all 12 miles back to the car and surprise my wife with coming home tonight. I'm supposed to stay one more night in Cliffs, but it's only like 7 miles away and I would be very bored the rest of the night, so we're gonna hike straight through and hit the car. I cannot wait to get some like Jimmy John's or something on the way home. That sounds extravagant. And then to sleep in my own bed tonight, I will sleep like a rock. So we're gonna finish packing up here and then hit the trail early this morning so we can see a couple of the other sites and then just get back to the car as soon as possible. So we will go from there. All right. Goodbye, campsite. Hello, home. Whew. Here we go. All right, off on the trail. Weather today is cooler, slightly drizzly. Definitely not the most ideal conditions for stopping and looking at views, but pretty ideal conditions for hiking. That'll take this. We're gonna get some speed behind us today. Goal is to try to move a little quicker than normal. Get out of here at a decent time. We got 12 miles today to get back to the car, which is not too bad. Pretty full day as far as mileage, but should be able to crank that out in no time. I think there's a miner's castle up ahead to see yet, which would be cool. But otherwise, we're just gonna keep moving today. All right, moving pretty swiftly this morning. I've been on the trail about an hour, and even with a few stops, managed to get about 2.5 miles in so far, which is great. It means we're under 10 already, and it's only 7:30, so I think we're gonna crush this out pretty quick. Again, there's not a whole lot. There's little side trails here and there to look at the cliff, but just usually kind of straight down. Can't really see a whole lot. So do really want to check out Miner's Castle and spend a little time there. But yeah, we're going home on my birthday. What an interesting 40th birthday, to say the least. People up ahead here making a little ruckus. Oh, they're kayakers. I see. Okay. But it's just them getting ready to launch kayaks. Pretty cool. Definitely more of the touristy section here, heading to Miners Castle. But it's kind of nice just to have a real easy trail for a little bit. Kind of takes your mind off having to pay attention to routes, and you can just kind of look around a bit more.
That could have been bad.
Woohoo! Success. Man, that was quite a hill. Probably the biggest hill of the whole hike right there. Whew. Was not expecting that. I kind of figured we'd be still down by the river, kind of shoreline to see this site, but maybe we see it from up top. I don't know. Onward we press. Well, that was a bit different than I was expecting. Definitely was Miners Castle from the top, which I was expecting to see it from like an overlook, but still very interesting. I imagine there'll be maybe other spots down the trail where I could check it out. Quick little shout out to my trail friends, campsite buddies. Thanks for entertaining me this trip with some human interaction. It was appreciated. All right, just past Cliff's campground. That was my original plan was to spend the last night there, but it is literally 10 o'clock in the morning. There's no beach access, no water. So unless I wanted to sit kind of abandoned in a campsite for, gosh, 12 hours. I think I'm just gonna keep going. And just like that, the sun poked back through. Interesting how fast that changes the feel of out here. That was crazy. Just like in a matter of seconds, it was like, bam, there's the sun. Makes it really pretty. I've been thinking about my one word to describe this trip, and I feel like I've known it for a couple days already. And the word for this trip definitely is present. I was a little less than enthused doing this trip by myself, doing it solo. Some worries of feeling alone, and quite to my surprise, I haven't felt like that at all. If anything, I've just felt very, very present to the moment. Haven't found myself wandering on other things. I just feel in the space that I'm in, which is so nice. Some of that might be just the fact that there's no service out here, so you're just unplugged in that regard, but I don't know, it just makes me reflect and think like, man, what do I want to take home from that? Just being present more. So I'm grateful for this trip in that regard, of being able to show me something that I wasn't expecting, and also that this trip went far better, minus my brother not being here, far better by myself than I was expecting it to. So very happy about that. Okay, I think I gotta go this way. All right, less than 2 miles. These mosquitoes are insane. I'm ready to be out of the woods and done with mosquitoes. It's crazy you can crane your head like that. You take care, okay? Less than a quarter mile. I can feel my whole system kind of going, like, this is easy. Been definitely counting down the miles as I've been at the end here. Just tired and ready to be done. That's gonna be so nice. Seeing my car. That is so nice. had some service, so I figured I would call you. Well, I did a little miscalculation. I ended up walking a lot further today than I planned, so I'm actually at the car. Yes, I actually very much planned to. I'm at the car. So I will be home in 6 hours. Uh-huh. Ew, gross. That's disgusting. No, you gotta be kidding me. Can't say I'm not committed.